What's going on, everyone? Hope everybody's doing well. Today is Saturday, June 20th, 2020. So, today I want to talk about which is not going to be silver. Well, kind of silver. The silver screen, anyways. No, so, today I was looking on YouTube and I stumbled upon this video. And, for those of you that know me, I love, and I mean absolutely love, the Alien franchise. I love Sigourney Weaver in that movie. I think she is amazing. She did such a great job, and I've honestly probably seen all the Alien movies probably over 100 times. Aliens, the second one, is probably my favorite. I could probably reenact every scene, every line, word for word. But anyways, what I saw online was they were talking about Sky Cinema. So Sky Cinema decided to put trigger warnings for movies. Trigger warnings. It wasn't just good enough to put it's rated, PG-13, rated R, NC-17, whatever. You had to have warnings about it. So on Aliens, this one says, this film has outdated attitude, language, and contains depictions which may cause offense today. The science sequel stars Sigourney Weaver. Contains violence. Contains violence, guys. Now, I guess if you've never seen the movie Aliens and you didn't know what was going on, so you need some kind of warning that it's going to be violent. If the rated R, that it was rated R, wouldn't hint at it. But the outdated attitude, which I don't understand, how is that outdated? Because for one thing, attitude has always been something, so it's never outdated. I guess the attitude of the Marines going back and forth with each other, talking semi down to each other, but it was just them going back and forth. The cultural depictions which may cause offensive today, that I don't really understand either. The only thing I think of is maybe the Vasquez character, the strong Hispanic Marine, who was it in the scene where they're talking about the aliens and Hudson says something of the sort of when they say aliens, they thought she meant illegal aliens signed up, but then she comes back, fuck you, man, and then he says anytime, anywhere, something of that sort. That's the only thing I can think of, but even then, that is how military men and women essentially talk to each other, especially Marines. That it's just, when you're that tight knit, you say things like that. There's a part in the movie where Vasquez is doing pull-ups, and Hudson comes up to her and says, "Hey Vasquez, have you ever been mistaken for a man?" And then she comes back with, "No, have you?" And one of the Marines comes up to her and goes, "Ciao, Vasquez," and he's like, "Well, that's just too bad." So it's just stuff like that. I mean, is that what they're getting at? And are offensive in the sense that they have a strong woman character, a strong leading female character. That's offensive, maybe, I don't know. Outdated. This movie was made in '86. it's just outdated. I don't understand the whole that the trigger points that it could make someone upset. I guess it made me upset just by reading it. It wasn't the movie, it was just there that they felt the need to have the trigger points on this movie. Attitude, cultural depicancy of people, which may be offensive. I don't know. It's just stupid. And then they also have a couple other ones too. They have it on, if you look on Sky Cinema, they have it for Aladdin. They had it for the Goonies. They had it for a few other ones. They're basically all the same thing. It shows cultural depicancy that may offend people. The Goonies. Really, people are going to be upset about The Goonies. The Goonies was an awesome movie. I mean, I love The Goonies. You know, the Truffle Shuffle. I mean, I'm a big guy. I'm not gonna lie. I could lose some weight, be more healthy, but I'm heavy set a little bit. And shit, I would do the Truffle Shuffle. It's funny. I don't know. It's just stuff like that just annoys me. It's stupid. And yeah, it kind of ruined my morning that we've come to this time where you have to have a trigger warning about movies. Older movies too. Aliens is probably one of the best horror movies ever made. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, and you probably don't care to know this, but in the movie Alien, the first movie with Sigourney Weaver, that movie was almost like a 2-hour runtime. They only showed the alien, the xenomorph, for 4 minutes. The main villain in that movie was only shown for 4 minutes, and it scared the hell out of people. I mean, you couldn't even do that nowadays with movies. You have to show something to scare. You have to show what the creature is, whatever the villain is, whatever is out there that's going bump in the dark, right away, for people just to be locked into it. 4 minutes, and that movie was awesome. I mean, freaking awesome. For me, the best part of that movie was at the end when Sigourney Weaver is in the spaceship, the lifeboat, taking off into space, and she gets down to basically a wife beater and panties. I love that part of the movie. Still my favorite part of the movie to this day. Alright, but I'm just saying, people need to kind of relax on this stuff and stop being so offended by things. It's a movie. I mean, Jeebus, help us all. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a better day, and that will be all for my rant. Back to some silver. Just to say it was about silver. This one's really cool and shiny. That is all. Keep stacking, guys.